You ever wonder about the journey of country music? Hey, we've got a great one tonight. We got some girls here from north of the border. They're going to be talking about music in Canada with the journey all the way down here, Paris, Tennessee. It's going to be a great show. It's going to be a fun show, and you're watching the Mike Weatherford Show, and I am Mike Weatherford. We'll be right back.
The Mike Weatherford Show is proud to announce we are now officially powered by TEC. If their fiber optic internet service can handle everything we throw at it here in the studio, from videos to calls and live streams, you better believe they can handle your home or business too. If speed, stability, and service is important to you, you can count on TEC. Thanks, TEC. Now let's get to the show.
Recorded live in the studios of Brewery Street Mafia. This is a Red Dog Fred production.
And now, your number one rated show, The Mike Weatherford Show. Here's your host, Mike Weatherford.
Hey, welcome back to the Mike Weatherford Show. Like I said, it's a journey from British Columbia, Canada. That's up north, way up yonder, all the way down here to Paris, Tennessee with a guitar. We got a great show tonight. We got Shelley Lynch. She's live in the studio. She's going to tell us about her journey and what she's been doing in country music in Canada, all the way down to Nashville. She'll make her way back up to Canada. It's going to be a great show full of questions, answers, conversation, and one of your favorites, music. So get ready. Put it on the big screen where you keep up with all the excitement going on around here. And you wanted it, you've got it. I'm going to give you, ladies, and say it again in Iraq. Oh, I thought you wanted that later. Hey, and I've got a great co-host tonight, the one and only. Andy Lundberg, Mac Daddy himself. How are you doing, brother?
Woo! I'm great. Yourself?
I'm wonderful.
I appreciate you having me.
Hey, man, music, it's always up your alley.
Yep. It's definitely on the front burner.
It is. I mean, you know, when in your spare time, you do a little bit of a surgery on the side, you know.
Yeah, I try to keep that on the back burner.
Yeah.
Music on the front burner. Yeah.
How's things been going?
Good. Real good. We've been busy. The weather, I suppose, is perking up ever since we had that, 6 inches of ice.
Yeah, is that what you call it?
I don't know what that was.
Well, it goes from ice to pretty weather back to cold weather.
Yeah, we'll get a little more cold. I'm just hoping my little blooms don't die.
They probably will. Are you ready to hear a little music?
I am.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got Shelley Lynch live in the studio. I got mixed up right off the bat, but I've had a rough day, but we're going to make this work. Hey, the one and only, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Shelley Lynch.
Every morning the sun wakes up, she looks down at her coffee cup, wonders where in the hell all the good things have gone. It's not the love that she would have picked, sometimes it was good in it, took leaving him to keep moving on. Like throwing a match on gasoline, like a perfect storm on an open sea, rolling wild and running free on dreams and gasoline. All she wanted was love and trust, someone to hold when life got tough. Now she's learned a new way of living free. She's finding ways to ignite her dreams and pushing through those memories. Sometimes a burning bridge is all you need, like throwing a match on gasoline, like a perfect storm on an open sea, rolling wild and running free on dreams and gasoline.
It's my air guitar.
Like throwing a match on gasoline. Like a perfect storm on an open sea. Rolling wild and running free. On dreams, on dreams, on dreams and gasoline. Woo!
Oh, great job, girls. Andy, what do you think about our Canadian girls?
Fantastic.
What do
I
you
want to
think?
know where they got that accent from, though.
God, they got a great accent.
They do.
You know, country music is not just an American thing. It's worldwide.
That's
I
right.
mean, it's everywhere. And when these girls, I first met them, come in here, they drove all the way from, you seen the vehicle out
Saw it.
British
Columbia.
British Columbia.
That's a drive.
And that's a pretty good drive. It ain't like me and you going home. When they get done tonight, they got
And that's
a pretty
long for me.
yeah, they got a long drive tonight. Wow. Welcome to the show, Miss Shelley Lynch. How are you, girl?
I'm great. Thank you for having us back.
I'm
That's
glad
awesome.
to have you back. How's the world been doing?
Well, you know, the world's a little messed up, but I'm not doing so bad.
Oh, you're doing real
Yeah.
good. And how's the music industry?
About the same.
It's rough life, ain't it? On the road
yeah,
all the time,
it is.
traveling all the way from British Columbia. How far is that, Kathy? You told me a while ago. 16?
1,500, just over 1,500 miles, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
It's 2,700 kilometers, if you know what that is.
I don't know what a damn kilometer is.
Oh,
What is
dang.
kilometer, Doc?
2.2.
Okay. So what would that be? Oh, yeah.
Yep.
I think it's more than 1,500 miles.
It's a few.
I thought it was 3,600 kilometers or
Oh
something
my
like that.
goodness.
Well, do your math.
I got to do the mathing for you guys.
Yes.
It's my job.
Yes. But what do you like about the American music scene? You was just in Nashville. What was you up there doing?
They have amazing, everybody, all the players, like you said earlier, right? They all go to Nashville.
Yeah.
And definitely, I work with Joe Kelly with CDX Nashville.
Right?
So he's the production manager of the music career that I have going on. This is my baby sister, by the way. You didn't know that. She's my right-hand girl, comes with me all the time.
She plays a mean air guitar.
I
Right?
do, right?
Wow.
She gave me a pick
And a
this
harmony.
time, though,
Yeah.
so it was
Right?
like,
Yeah.
what?
Harmony.
Great.
Yeah.
So you was in Nashville for a while.
Yeah, country radio seminar. So
Right.
they do that once a year. And I go down to thank radio for playing my music. And I have a lot more support in the U.S. than I do in Canada, believe
Really?
it or not.
There's another girl.
Just crazy.
What was her name? Tracy, the girl from Canada, country music star. She made it big back in the 90s. What was her name?
You talking-
Terry Clark?
Terry Clark.
Yeah.
Did you know Terry Clark was from Canada?
I didn't.
Yeah. Is she from the same part you are? Do you know?
Alberta. She's
Alberta.
from Alberta. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Is it tough breaking into the American market?
It is. It's very difficult, actually. But knowing the right people,
Yeah.
and it's all about the music, really.
It is.
Right?
It is. You wrote this song.
I did. The Dreams and Gasoline was a co-write, but I hired a guitar player. He came and played for me, and then he wanted to write songs. I don't normally write with anybody because you're writing from your gut, right?
Yeah.
It's your heart and soul. But he convinced me to, we decided to write, and I remember getting the first verse kind of done. And then he's like, yeah, we'll start again later. And I finished it that night.
Again later.
I don't wait.
Wow.
So, yeah.
And you write songs?
I do instrumental. I don't. That's what I wanted to ask about tonight. Was
Well,
how
that's
do
very
they?
cool.
How do you come up with that story? Right. I mean, how do you hearing coming from British Columbia to here?
Yeah.
Dreams and Gasoline. I mean, needless to say, I understand what
They
that
kind of
means.
go together, don't
But there's a whole lot of sentences in there that create this entire story that you've made. I used to go when I was younger, I guess it was the Bluebird Cafe, and you'd listen to these people who who'd come, and they were like you, right? And then you'd have some person who's there all the time, and they would sing a song, and people would either laugh or cry, or they would tell their story, and when you hit a chord that other people can either empathize or sympathize or feel exactly what they're writing about.
Right.
So every time I hear a new song and I go, how did you come up with that story? How do you do it? Do you make it up, or do you see something and go,
you know what?
There's a story there.
That is asked all the time.
Let me say something. When I hear the song, you know what I think about? A divorce. Now go ahead, where the song come from?
Well, actually, that song was about my divorce.
That's what I knew.
But I wanted it in a positive environment. But that's not how songs come to me.
Right.
Like, I feel like they're channeled through me. It's a God-given gift. I truly believe that. And that's why I'm here today. And I get goosebumps when I talk about that, because it's so easy to give up, right? It's so easy to give up. But when, I've always said, when my day comes and I got to talk to the big guy and explain to him why I didn't pursue this career of songwriting and entertaining, I'm just going to keep going. So to say I've been writing songs since I was 12, I think. And like the other day, we were listening to a seminar. I can't even remember what that one was. I'm sitting right beside a radio girl, and she's like, "What are you doing?" And I'm on my phone. Like, just at the oddest times, it was a tune in my head, and I have to write it down, because I'm like, I know it's going to come out later and I can't forget. It could be 3 a.m. It's usually driving. It's like at the worst times ever. It never happens.
That might be why you divorced.
My studio.
You're supposed to be cooking supper and you writing damn songs.
I know, right?
Lionel Richie said the same thing.
Yeah.
He'll hear something, he'll wake up and he'll write it down.
Yeah.
Or I guess back when he was writing a lot, I mean, I'm sure he writes now, but back, he'd have a little recorder and then go back to bed.
So I write what I live too, right? So that's why
that's a great song.
This little event, be careful for what you say to me, because it could end up in a song, Mike.
I need to be very careful.
Yeah.
But we've had some discussion before we went live. We don't want to put in the song, I'm sure.
Right. No, we don't.
Okay. But
keep your shirt on.
Yeah, I'll keep my shirt on. Yeah. They're begging me to take my shirt off. They've heard about it. They just want to see me. I won't do it. But anyway, that's a joke. Bud Lynch says hello. He's watching from his truck.
That's our brother.
That's our brother.
Why? Hey, good job, Bud. You got some good sisters here now. I'm telling you, pretty good girls.
One boy, 5 girls.
Hey, dude, I feel the pain.
Right?
Oh, Lord, help him. But songs do come to you in everyday life when you're a singer-songwriter. I've had other songwriters in here, and they be driving down the road. And one guy, I can't remember which one it was. There've been so many through here, and he said, "I've seen trucks sitting there, and I seen a car, and something going on, and he said, I seen it was
that big guy?
Yeah, what's his name down there, Big Sandy? Oh man, he's my brother. I think a lot of him. Help me in the back. Come on, God, talk to me." And he said, "I wrote a song. It's a wonderful song. A washer sitting in the front yard and a cold car sitting there." He said, "That's just my life, and it was a great song, man."
Yeah.
And I can see that, how y'all just pick these songs up.
Yeah, and I think with AI coming out, it kind of kicked me in the butt a little bit recently.
Tommy Akers is who we're talking about.
I felt like I was like, all of a sudden, what? Do I not mean anything anymore?
AI is going to ruin music.
Well, at least SOCAN, which is ASCAP, that's they're not accepting it. So it's a good thing, because it takes the realness out of the song. It really does.
Because you can just, on my show, I use a little AI on generating commercials on my end that I do. Kevin does it all, but I'm not smart as my producer, Kevin, so I have to use AI.
I'm too stupid for that.
Yeah. For which one?
I'm fully analog. It's
Yeah.
my hands,
Yeah,
my mouth.
yeah. Well, yeah.
It gets me into trouble.
You're
but
not stupid, trust me. Anybody can be a surgeon and play the guitar or like ringing a bell is not stupid.
Right.
I'm what you call stupid.
We all have our little thing, right? She just said it a minute ago. Her thing is music.
Well,
But
somebody
not
tell me
only
what
that,
mine
did you know
is.
that I used to be a paramedic?
There you go.
Yeah, I'm a retired paramedic as well.
How about that?
No, but
So
I
there
don't
you
know
go.
what my thing is. I'm still looking. But anyway, and they all say the same thing. It just comes to them. I want you to meet Bobby Keel and Gary Gentry. Great songwriters. I mean, he wrote
Yeah.
#1 songs. I mean,
That's so cool.
Yeah, and I want you to meet them. And they say it just. I said, where do you get these songs? They look at me. It just comes to you.
Yeah.
It just life. You mowing the yard, or you going fishing, or whatever you're doing, or somebody can say something. He said a lot of times somebody will say something like Kathy.
That's where Kathy comes in.
Yeah, somebody can say something, and you just put it together in a song.
Mm-hmm.
That's a talent, is it not?
100%.
Yeah.
And it could be the goofiest thing.
It could be.
Yeah.
It could be prophetic. It could be pathetic.
Yeah.
But I mean, think about all the
Mine
songs.
be sarcastic.
Think about all the songs. Well, that works too,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the songs that you've heard ever in every genre of music, and you go, how could that even be possible?
Yeah.
And then you think of the songs that were huge back in the 60s or the 50s,
Mm-hmm.
and then you try to play them today, and you're like, that wouldn't fly today.
Yeah.
Versus what you had today,
Yeah.
and you throw it back then.
Yeah. It wouldn't
No
fly.
way.
No. It's a life and times you live in.
Yep.
But you've been down this road. I think you come through last year.
We did.
Doing the same thing last
Yep.
year. Is the doors opening? Are the same doors still open, or where is
think-
Shelley Lynch?
The same doors are still open, and actually, I get asked that a lot too.
Well, I don't know how.
You know that it's like the glitter can get you lost. I guess
yeah.
you know, and that sounds like a song, right?
Yeah, it does.
Because it's not really about me. It's a God-given gift, and it's helping other people. That's how I see it.
Yeah.
And I can't quit. I'm not trying to be a superstar. I'm a singer-songwriter. It's a God-given gift, and that's
That's
it.
right.
That's all I can say.
Yeah, we all say that till the checks come in.
Well,
Those help.
Yeah, that does
those
help.
definitely help.
They
And the
pay the
music
bills.
industry, you don't see that very often. I mean, you can go.
Yeah.
We did the bar circuit years ago. Kathy and I sang a lot together, and it's very draining. And
I'm going to say something that you don't have to agree with me, and you don't even have to acknowledge I said it. But the music coming out of Nashville nowadays is not music.
it changed a lot.
Yeah, I can
It
say
did.
it. You know,
Yeah.
because I don't have to deal with them no more. I worked in that. It's
Yeah.
not even music anymore. You have to go to Willie 102. Y'all ought to pay me because I say it all the time. Willie 102.1 is the only true station if you want to hear country that still sings country music.
Right.
And it's a shame that you have to go up there. Used to, you could go up there like Bobby Keel. I'm sure you're probably watching. I keep using your name, and that's okay. You can pay me later. But he went to Nashville with 5 bags of filet crappie, 5 bags, and a frozen mallard duck. Walked up there, knocked on the door, and that's how he got into the industry. Seriously, that's what he had with him. He said they said it's a closed session. We don't take songwriters off the seat. We got off the street. We have songwriters that we pay to write. They said, what? Well, he said, I got a song. What else? He said, well, I got some crappie. Somebody in the back hollered, you got crappie? Well, come on in. So that's how he got to where he is, writing those #1 songs.
Wow.
But they don't do that no more. Now it's session writers and
Yeah.
stuff. And there's nothing wrong with that. I've had Jimmy Stewart. You know Jimmy Stewart.
Yep.
Tennessee River Crooks. He wrote #1 songs. A good friend of mine lives here in town. Wrote them for Toby Keith. Yeah, there's a place for it, and he's excellent at it. But the people like yourself and Bobby Keel just sits there and writes these songs, and good songs that stay out there forever. They can't replace that by.
I know AI can't replace
No.
that, and there is a lot. Women in music, I mean, they're actually coming out a lot more now,
Yeah.
more than they ever have. But
Well,
I'm
we sure
also-
they're women nowadays. In the States, we don't know anymore, really.
No, we don't.
I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Cut that out. We're live. We can't cut it out. Go ahead.
So my studio, we might want to mention, because if you guys want to come to my studio up in Canada, that would
we'll
be
run
very
up there
cool.
tonight. We'll get
and
down.
have a
We'll
jam
drive
session.
over and check it out.
You just drive over and check it out, right?
Yeah.
And on that note,
Yeah, here she goes.
it's 2,600 kilometers from here to your house.
Right.
That's 1,615.5651 miles.
There you go.
Yeah, we be back time. You do surgery, and I fix a car tomorrow. That ain't no big trip, is it?
No big deal.
No big deal.
It's hard for me to drive to Jackson.
I can imagine. Wow, so you've got to tell me about your studio.
So the studio, and it's called The Studio because I bought the family home, and it was my dad's workshop, and I was like, I want to build a studio because my sound engineer, Drew, he has a studio in Grand Forks, and then he moved here. He's like, yeah, I'll give you a hand. Yeah, we start looking at the walls, which had no insulation.
No insulation.
And the wiring had to be redone. So literally hours and hours, yes, me. I'm out there actually working. We're working on the bathroom as soon as I get back, doing the drywalling, and we have all the plumbing put in and everything. And then I'm adding on to it actually, but I'm hiring a contractor to add on to it because that was a whole lot of work.
It is.
But it's very cool because it brings people together. That's where we do Fireball Friday. And you'll see it on the back of that card. You can actually, the QR code, because it goes live as well.
Right. I tune in
in
a
the
lot.
studio.
Y'all
We see you.
Yeah.
And so, like a lot of the wood, I use the siding that my dad had as the trim. And then there's a bunch of people that have donated. We have a banjo and a fiddle and a bunch of guitars, piano I just got from one of my uncles that was moving out, and like a stand-up piano. It was crazy trying to get that thing in the studio, but it is very cool, and it's an old analog GL analog system that goes into digital. And Drew, my sound engineer, and his dad, they built the computer, so analog to digital, and the sound is absolutely
I'm an old fool
incredible.
for vinyl.
Oh yeah,
There's nothing that sounds like vinyl. I don't Memorex or whatever they used to say. No,
you know that's coming back out, right?
Vinyl or Memorex?
Vinyl,
man. I'm telling you, there's nothing beats vinyl. It clicks and pops to that vinyl. See, like talking about wood. See this wood right here?
Yeah.
You remember the boat that George Washington took over in the battle? And he rowed the boat over. You remember that boat there in the?
Well, they got them standing up.
Yeah.
Okay.
This wood didn't come out of that. But anyway.
you knew that was coming, right?
Oh, he's just reeling you in.
Yeah, I know. He's my buddy, man. I think a lot of Doc over there. Because he's got a sense of humor. He like I said, I told you. I said,
You had me.
I told you. Yeah. There's your studio.
Oh, yeah, there it is. So
Wow.
that's Drew.
Right.
So, and there's actually been more work. I got to update the photos. That's the piano from my Uncle Fran.
Can we do some 80s style music in there? Some rock?
Oh, absolutely.
Well, me and Doc, you got an airplane,
I'm an old
don't you?
rocker as well, right?
You got an airplane.
I see that in you. No, I don't got an airplane.
Get one.
I got a toy airplane.
We'll fly. We can get one. We got to fly to Canada quite regular. There she goes.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's the website. So, are you going to come up and visit or what?
We like to. We need to make a trip up there.
Right?
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
We'd like to.
Yeah.
I know. That wasn't a yes, was it?
I just got to listen to the words matter. Words matter.
I'm a street hustler, okay? I never put myself in a box, dude. But, yeah, I've been into British Columbia. I think that's where that comes down into Montana, correct?
Yes, it does.
Back in the 90s, we hunted out there.
Yeah.
And it wasn't all this security we have now. There's a gravel road. I can't remember the town.
It was probably into Proudfoot's field.
You know what I was going to say? There probably was a border, but that's another way of getting in there. And just go across the cattle guard. We used to go there after midnight. Yeah, they closed the border at midnight.
Oh, did
so
they?
if you're down there, you cross the line, you're at a bar and you're having fun.
Yeah.
You don't want to cross the border before midnight. You go across the Indian border.
Well, I mean, that's where I went. We was on a gravel road up through there.
Yep.
And
you
went
probably
up
came right into like Bud's backyard.
Probably. And there's a town up there. And we went up there to that town, was hunting, a bunch of us guys. We left our guns back in the States, just drove. And I've been into Mexico the same way. Just went across the Rio Grande hunting, just walked across it. But anyway, that's a different story. But, and And Canada was so beautiful up in that area. Montana, you can't tell you're in Montana, Canada. It just ain't like when you cross the line, the scenery changes. It's all good. It was beautiful. People was nice, but the prices just freaked me out. It was so expensive.
But your dollar's so much more, so it's not that bad. Come on.
Really? Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I was paying more for sandwiches than I was in the States.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was beautiful country, and the people was nice, and it was just
You were had.
yeah.
BC, bring cash.
I had cash.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, BC, bring cash.
Yeah, there you go. I got you. But I don't know if they did take me. You think I got tucked? Well, they did. There wasn't no.
Depends on what year it was, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Because the
90s.
dollar
was
ratio
in
now it's
90
better for us than it is for Canada.
Probably
Yeah.
94,
Yes, right.
5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, right in there, right there.
You know what? Around that time, the dollar was pretty close.
Yeah.
It was only about 10 cents difference or
Oh, it was-
5. It was
yeah.
like very
I knew
close.
like a pack of cigarettes was like $9 back then, and
Yeah.
McDonald's was. I said, "Wow," but it was a beautiful country. I said I could live here, because it's nice and the people was nice. Small town, wasn't all the hustle and the bustle. There was a lot of hunting in the industry up there. Just good people,
And one road,
and it was gravel.
north.
Yeah,
If you go north off of one highway, but usually west and east. That's it.
really. How big is the town that your studio's in?
Well, in the
Since
winter,
you're gone,
in the winter time,
Yeah.
maybe 300.
no, I think it's like
No.
it's
Because it only go. That's just Jaffrey, right?
Yeah.
But in the summertime, all the lakes, it can go from 20,000 to 30,000 people
Wow.
with all the lakes that are out there. So, but usually
I think
200 to 300.
No, I think they calculated it closer to 1,000.
Did they?
Yeah.
So, I'm
But
not
Shelley's
there
here,
enough.
so
Yeah.
999.
99, yeah, 999. Wow. But the music industry, is Canadian across the border in Canada? Is the same songs here's popular up there on the same radio? Are we playing the same things, or is it different? Or you have Canadian stars up there that dominate the
A little bit
scene?
of both. So there was the Canadian content, and I think they were just getting rid of that, which is unfortunate because most of the music that comes out of the U.S., I mean, it is played, and Sirius Radio is a big as well, right? But we do have we had a couple Canadians at CRS in the New Faces.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gordon Lightfoot, Canadian.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was one of my.
Right?
I love that
Rush.
song. Yeah,
Shania Twain.
Yeah.
Shania
Marillion.
Twain.
Let's just keep it going.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of talent up there.
Yeah.
But you're right now in Paris, Tennessee, in this hub of Henry County, Benton County, Carroll County, Weaver County, but circle right there. Doc, I have to agree with me. There's more talent than you could ever dream around here. Am I lying to you?
You're not.
It's absolutely amazing
That's pretty cool.
that you just wouldn't believe. I didn't know you played a guitar. I didn't know you sang. I didn't know the Doc did.
I didn't know you did.
Well, I don't. But
Yeah, you do.
No, but it blows my mind to see the talent in this area. Does it you?
Well, you got to remember, and I've said this before. I'm not from here. I'm a
You're a
transplant.
part of it now.
I'm definitely a part of it now.
That's right.
24 years, I guess.
We'll let
You're
you
from
stay.
here.
Yeah, we'll let you stay here. But
Oddly enough, I was originally from Michigan,
wow. So he was neighbor, y'all.
but I was only
yeah.
there for about 7 months, and then I moved.
Oh, okay.
That was not by choice.
But it just amazes me. Is what I'm getting at? Is that kind of how it is in your area? Just talent, music, a lot of music around you.
Actually,
is it a big
yes.
part? Yeah,
Yeah. There is a lot of talent.
pockets in areas like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
And Jaffrey has a lot of
Talented
talented people.
people. Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
But it's just like it's pockets.
So Dean Brody, have you heard that name? He's Canadian.
No, I don't think I have.
He's from Jaffrey.
So
as
that
well.
would be a country male vocalist star
Right.
in Canada.
Right.
Yeah, he's from Jaffrey.
Wow, that's pretty cool. Who were some of the bands in the 80s in Canada?
See, I think of Rush.
Rush, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
I was a huge Rush head when I
Brian
was.
Adams.
Yeah, Brian. That's right, Brian
Right.
Adams. Summer of '69. Triumph.
Triumph.
Right. A lot of Canadian music coming across. We just don't realize it. Like a lot of people didn't knew Tracy Clark. Nobody knew that. She thought
Terry Clark.
Terry
yeah.
Clark, excuse me.
Yep.
And Shania Twain. Unless you really studied it, and the average person listening to her song didn't know she was Canadian.
Yeah.
Which they was excellent. Did they come out of which department of what do y'all call it up there? We got states here. What do y'all got up there?
Provinces.
Yeah. Did she come out of the same province you're in?
No. Terry Clark came out of Alberta and Shania out of Ontario.
Okay.
Yeah.
But that's close. It's all Canadian.
I
gotta take a. Oh, it is a long way. Yeah, like here, I guess people look at the states and think, well, he's from Tennessee. Well, that's close to Montana. Well, you can tell him it ain't you?
It ain't.
That was good.
Yeah, they do got an accent, don't they?
Well, that's what I was trying to get at here earlier. Is, I mean, what was your upbringing? How did you get into country music? Is it that prevalent up there that you say, I enjoy that? I'm going to.
I see folk too. I see a lot of folk music.
And you said ain't, and that's the perfect segue into this.
There was a lot of everything. So we grew up at a drive-in theater. There was 6 kids, and our parents had a set of drums and guitars in the living room. And my mom taught one of my sisters, and then it went on to the other sister, and we would be the entertainment on Saturday nights. That's kind of how
at the drive-in.
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
Be proud of that.
Then we sang in church a lot.
Be proud of that.
So there was that. And then teenage years, I got into the Bryan Adams, AC/DC. I still have all these on my set list, right? I listened to all of that.
Can you sing Back in Black for me?
I probably could. Drink some of that whiskey over there, and then we'll get right on it. But yeah, and then country music. My dad, he always listened to Charlie Pride and Johnny Cash, and before the drive-in would start, he would play music on 8-track, right?
That's cool.
And
be proud of that.
Click.
And then being brought up, that was our part in country music. Really, was our parents. It was huge.
So he grew up listening to country music.
Yes,
and then y'all listened to it from him. So you bled into you. That's interesting. But he's also Canadian.
Our dad, yeah.
And a drive-in theater. They was the entertainment.
There was no movie?
No,
it was just y'all?
There was some movies.
But they was saying too.
In the wintertime, you got to think, we're just, our dad would entertain. He just loved people.
Right.
And we would have lots of family and friends would come over, and I remember him
He'd
cooking
cook
dinner
for all of them. And
it was just amazing. It was such an amazing upbringing.
A lot of our dad would sing a lot, and we had an accident when we were younger, and he had to drive us back and forth to the hospital because Mom got injured. She ended up in a wheelchair, and we listened to country music all the way to the hospital and all the way back every weekend, and we'd all be singing. I remember that one set of 8 tracks, and it played over and over and over the same songs.
But think about that. Our dad took 6 kids, and we were
between the ages of 5 and 15.
Were busy.
Station wagon?
Yeah.
Yes.
I remember.
Actually,
click.
And I had to sit in the back
You're
seat.
making me rebuild. I'm listening to you, and I'm living my childhood. Go ahead.
It was amazing.
It's funny how we grew up in different parts of the world, you might as well say.
Yeah.
And had
but still the same.
Yeah, it's still the same.
That's
And my father grew up with a band. He was a house band at some places, and I remember going there and helping him, and he telling me, put that guitar down, son, get you a real job. And I said, what about you? He said, I got a real job. He's like you. This is a hobby.
Yeah.
But, and there was people that tried it. They was leaving here, going to Nashville and coming back, borrowing money to get back home on. He said, don't ever try that, son. He said, forever Elvis, he said, there's 10,000 never made it.
Yeah.
And so, but I can imagine the same thing I lived in, people coming over, playing the guitar. I remember funny stuff, too. My father learning to play the fiddle like to drove the whole damn neighborhood crazy. It was unreal. It was just torture. But he mastered it. Whew, there for a while, we didn't know if he was going to make it or not. But he figured it. I heard John Henry was a still driving, man, on that fiddle. Oh, my God. That's a different story, but you understand what I'm saying. He's learning.
Absolutely.
And grew up at that, and people, the family coming over, everybody singing and playing, and it just, it makes me reminisce.
My brother, who is listening, he will tell you that when I was younger, he hated, because I would be practicing in my room, right? And you could hear, and now he's like, a big supporter and loves my music. But back in the day,
sure, I can understand that. But when you grow up around it, you either hate it when you get older, or you just pick it up and run with it. Yeah. And that's glad to see y'all both picked it up and ran with it. That's great. That's really fun. But you wouldn't take nothing for your childhood being into movie theaters. See, your daddy was smart. He didn't have to hire nobody. He just raised it.
We all worked.
Yeah. Raised it.
I think he just wanted a bunch of boys.
Yeah.
So that's what we learned. I can remember going to work with my dad, and he was a hard day. So I'm just saying.
Yeah. Well, once you became fluent in your music and writing and singing and stuff like that, you've been chasing it since then, and you can relate that back to your father.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Are you comfortable with it?
That's
and what I'm asking you is, as a young family, young group of siblings, and you're in front of the town, right?
Yep.
The whole town goes out there,
yeah,
and you're putting on a show.
Yes.
5 years old to 15 years old, or for however long.
Yeah.
And I'm sure invariably, because I know what I would be doing, just the goofiest stuff imaginable, and everybody would think, that I was a clown. But you must have gotten very, very comfortable entertaining, talking. What you excel at is what you become, and what you're bad at, you try to hide or get better or retract from and stay away. Like I stay away from cars, right? That's why I bring them to him. Yeah. He takes care of them.
But it's good. I like the story you just told. You never told me that before. I knew you grew up in a movie theater, and all, but your father being a big influence in you and playing the music. Yeah, same thing I grew up with, but 1,600 miles away.
My dad, I remember 17, just ready to graduate, and they were like, they always supported whatever we wanted to do.
Yes,
and he was like, well, what do you want to do? I want to write songs. I remember him taking my mom and I to this guy, and we go there, and he goes, you want to talk to my daughter? She's a songwriter. And that was Wally, I think his name was, that guy in Fernie.
Yes,
and
Wally's friend.
I'm going to tell you right now, sweetheart, you write that song, and you write 1,000 more, and then come back and talk to me. I was so devastated. I was like, what? But it is kind of true in a way. I think it was Cecile that asked me how many songs did I have, and I have lots of duds too, right? Sometimes I'll pick up a dud and go, maybe I can make something with it. But I have this rule: if it's not written, it just goes in the dud pile. I could probably give it to somebody else. And
wow,
but there's crazy stuff going on in this head. I'm just saying.
You're a singer-songwriter. That's crazy. Just comes with it,
right? Yeah.
But
I keep it tamped down.
Yeah, I know you do. You do a good job at it too. Hey, we got to take a commercial break. And you know what we're going to do tonight? We're going to give away one of Shelley's CDs. Would you sing us to a break?
I absolutely will.
I appreciate it.
Okay.
Hey, we're going to give away. Help me out here, Doc. We're going to give away Shelley's CD. Tell them what the songs are on the back of it. You got your glasses on.
All right, let's see. We got Dreams and Gasoline. We just heard that, and that was actually really, really good. Yeah. Make It to Memphis. Well, that's right down the road. Yeah. It's a little far for me, but I could probably do that. Purpose in Life. I didn't hear that one on their list on YouTube. Living My Best Life. Carter's Song, and then we got some acoustics in there as well.
That's great. Hey, you know what we're going to do? We're going to give out away, and all you got to be, if they put the camera back on me, let's make it the third caller. Put the number up. Third caller, we're going to get you a signed autograph copy of Dreams and Gasoline from Shelley Lynch. So the number's up. We're going to let Shelley carry us to a break. We'll be right back. Take it on, Shelley.
Because we were in the USA, we gotta do this song. Well, she seemed alright by dawn's early light. She looked a little worried and weak. She tried to pretend he wasn't drinking again, Daddy left the proof on her cheek. I was only 8 years old that summer, and I always seemed to be in the way. So I took myself down to the barren town on Independence Day. Well, word gets around in a small, small town. They said he was a dangerous man, but Mama was proud and she stood her ground. She knew she's on the losing end. And some folks whispered and some folks talked, but everybody looked the other way. When time ran out, there was no one about on Independence Day. Let freedom ring, let the white dove sing, let the whole world know that today is a day of a reckoning. Let the weak be strong, let the right be wrong. Roll the stone away, let the guilty pay. It's Independence Day. Well, she lit up the sky that 4th of July. By the time the firemen come, they just put out the flames and took down some names, sent me to the county home. Now I ain't saying it's right or it's wrong, maybe it's the only way. Talk about your revolution, it's Independence Day. Let freedom ring, let the white dove sing, let the whole world know that today is a day of a reckoning. Let the weak be strong, let the right be wrong. Roll the stone away, let the guilty pay. It's Independence Day. Roll the stone away, it's Independence Day.
There's something special about jewelry that's been cared for properly. When a ring needs resizing, a stone needs to be reset, or a favorite piece simply needs to shine again, it helps to have a trusted professional close to home. Potto Gold Jewelry Repair offers professional full-service jewelry repair right here in Paris. Ring resizing in both gold and silver, prong retipping, stone resetting, soldering, professional cleaning, and even watch battery replacement. Careful craftsmanship, excellent work, high satisfaction. Also buying and selling new and heirloom pieces. Visit Potto Gold Jewelry Repair at 415 North Market Street in Paris, or call 7316-449113. Potto Gold Jewelry Repair, where fine details still matter.
Is your tank on empty? For best gas prices in town, fill up at 54 Fuel Mart, 1213A Westwood Street. And don't forget your other tank. Grab hot fried chicken, wings, pizza, and on Tuesdays and Fridays, the best fried fish around. Got a sweet tooth? We've got freeze-dried candies, candy bars, and more. Rainy day? Stay dry and use our drive-up window. Farmers? We've got your dyed diesel plus parking for big rigs. Open 5 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day. If you're feeling lucky, play the lottery or grab a scratch-off while you're here. 54 Fuel Mart at the Westwood Y. More than just fuel.
Are you still undecided about your high-speed internet provider? Hey, it's Mike from the Mike Weatherford Show. Let me help you off the fence. TEC high-speed internet is what we use here at the studio, and let me tell you, it's flawless. From home to business, TEC got you covered. With upload speeds that match download speed, TEC leads the pack. Does your family play online games? How about security cameras and live streamers in your home? TEC, with their upload speed matching their download speed, it's as fast as clicking a button. When it comes to high-speed fiber optic internet, TEC is unmatched with quality and service all across the Mid-South. So do like I did. Go get you some.
Hey everyone, this is Jeremy Buckaloo reminding you to tune in to Sportscast with Jeremy Buckaloo live every Sunday night at 7:30 here from the Brewer Street Mafia Studios.
Hey folks, coming up on the Mike Weatherford Show next week, I got a great one. I got Commissioner of Agriculture Andy Holt is coming in. We're going to find out, does anybody know what the Commissioner of Agriculture does? We're going to find out. He's coming in. Does his job impact you more than you know? What does he do for Tennessee as the Commissioner of Agriculture? We're going to find out. It's coming in next week right here live on the Mike Weatherford Show. Hey, don't forget, coming up on a Tennessee Informer, From Battle to Purpose, a veteran's story. What this veteran is doing now will inspire you. Ron Messer's coming in. He's going to be live Wednesday, March 25th at 8 p.m. Central. You need to go find. That's tomorrow over on the Tennessee Informer. It's going to be a great show, From Battle to Purpose, a veteran's story. Hey, don't forget the 1-year anniversary of Sportscast Live with Jeremy Buckaloo. He's got Gordon Hite, Dalen Poole. He's going to be live celebrating their 1-year anniversary. Hey, that's pretty cool. 1 year Sportscast Live has been on there. That's a great show. If you haven't done it yet, go over and find him. Follow him, share him, and tell all your friends. He'll be live this Sunday, April 12th, 7:30 p.m. 1 year anniversary. It's going to be a great show. Hey, don't forget, coming up Per Your Day, May the 9th, high noon tug of war. That's right, the Battle of the Badges. It's the Paris Police Department taking on the Henry County Sheriff's Department. Last year, the police department won. Wow, can you believe that? But the Henry County Sheriff's Department said they're coming back. They're taking the trophy back to the Sheriff's Department. We're going to find out. It's coming up May the 9th at Per Your Day. Hey, if you hadn't made your plans yet for Per Your Day, you need to be there. And also, get your tug of war team registered. Get ready. Hey, it's a fun. You'll enjoy it. A lot of people there. You can win you a trophy and bragging rights, but you definitely want to be there at 12 o'clock, high noon. We have got the Paris Police Department taking on the Henry County Sheriff's Department. Who's going to win the trophy this year? That's going to be a great time at Per Your Day, May the 9th. And don't forget, you can find Paris at Peddler Advantage. It's everywhere. 30,000 papers, serving 9 counties for over 4 years. Listen to this. You can place your 20-word classified to run for 4 weeks for only $10. And while you pick up your free copy, look, every show on the Mike Weatherford Show, Tennessee Informer, and Sportscast Live with Jeremy Buckaloo is listed in there. All you got to do is pick up your Peddler, and you can find out what's going on across the counties. Hey, don't forget, we're live on Facebook, YouTube, all those platforms you can find us. If you know a platform, we're probably there. I don't know where all of them at. But if you want to find out more about us, go to www.myparistv.com to find out about all the great shows. And we have got a winner already. And for what they're telling me, this girl is in Eureka, Montana. Hello, who we got on the show?
Brandy.
Brandy, congratulations. You won U.S. Shelley Lynch CD. How in the world? Hey, are you going to drive down here and pick this up?
No, I'm going to meet Auntie Shelley when she gets home.
Okay. So you're from Eureka, Montana. What do you think? Is it a great show tonight?
Yes, it's awesome.
It's good. Them girls doing a good job. What do you think about it?
It's amazing watching them travel all over and have so much fun.
They are having fun. Why didn't they carry you with them if you know these girls?
Oh, I have kids.
I understand. Eureka, Montana. Hey, what's the weather like out there?
Today it is pouring rain here.
Oh, no. At least it ain't snowing, right?
Right. I agree.
We got snow coming, too. Hey, I appreciate you tuning in from Montana. Tell all your friends we always got something great going on the Mike Weatherford Show.
Okay, I sure will.
I would ask you who your favorite talk show is, but I don't know how how much you know me in Montana, but would you say the Mike Weatherford Show is one of your favorites?
Yeah, I would.
I appreciate that. Hey, congratulations on winning a CD.
Thank you.
Thank
you very much.
We'll take care. We'll make sure you get it. Thank you. There you go.
Thank you.
From Montana. What do you think about that?
You're pulling them in from everywhere.
Yeah, Montana. Eureka, Montana. You think it's just all this right here or all that, or what is it? All of this.
Me.
yeah, Mac Daddy. All right, now, hey, we got Shelley in here for one thing. We're gonna do another one right here. I want Shelley, would you do me another song?
Absolutely.
Take it away.
They say you'll know true love when it comes around. It was real destiny to meet. The kind of love that moves your heart and spins you round. It wipes you off your feet. This how this love began. Making love like there was no end. A love like that only comes but once in a while. There's a risky price to pay when you let your guard down. Rip your heart out of your chest with a dagger or a stone. Bring you to your knees, praying God please help me. 'Cause I could die of a broken heart. That's when you'll know that love is real. Stevie says it doesn't matter how long it was or what the age. True love always prevails. Even if it comes to an end and it's gone away, that feeling will never change. That's how this love began. Making love like there was no end. Love like that only comes but once in a while. There's a risky price to pay when you let your guard down. Rip your heart on your chest with a dagger or a stone. Bring you to your knees, praying God please help me. 'Cause I could die of a broken heart. That's when you'll know that love is real. Love is real.
Wow.
Thank you.
Did you write that song too?
I did.
Wow, that's a good song.
That was really good. I hadn't heard that one on the YouTube.
Right.
That I really enjoyed.
That was a good song.
I like the progression of it.
Yeah.
The 4 to the 5.
Yeah. You know, she's a pretty good guitar player.
I'll say that.
And she likes the 80s music. She's going to do one more song for us.
All right. So this is a cover tune, Ashley McBride. One of my favorites, though. Hits the heart, this one.
Don't waste your life on that guitar. You make it gone, but you won't get far. You're not the first, won't be the last. You can tell us all about it. You come crawling back, road you're on. It's winds and winds, spinning your wheels, wasting your time. When the lights come up, now I hear the band where they said I'd never be exactly where I am. Hear the crowd, look around, I can't find an empty chair. Not bad for a girl going nowhere. Get these calls out on the road. Heard your song, my radio. We always said you'd make it big. And I tell all my friends I knew you back when. So don't forget all us little folk when you crash and burn. Remember we told you so. When the lights come up, now I hear the band, but where they said I'd never be exactly where I am. Hear the crowd, look around, I can't find an empty chair. Not bad for a girl going nowhere. I need to thank my daddy for my first set of strings, and all those folks who swore I'll never be anything. Took a whole lot of yes I wills, and I don't care. A whole lot of basement dives and county fairs. To the show right now, and you all sure look good out there. Not bad for a girl going nowhere. Not bad for a girl going nowhere.
Thank you. My granddaughter's watching. Hi, Ella.
Yes, I got that up here. Sadie Joe and Shelley.
Ella.
Granddaughter are watching you too. Wow, that's pretty cool. But what do you think? She's a pretty good guitar player.
I would say 100%.
Yeah, I mean, I just watch it. It's just natural at it. You know, you can see the natural. And she might say, "Don't say I'm old. I'm not." But that's from years of experience, I'm sure.
Don't ask. Yeah, don't ask age.
I didn't say that. I mean, don't take you wrong, but that's the experience. I can see how you just moved from fret to fret. You did it a long time, haven't you?
I look at the right hand.
Yeah.
I look at the picking or the strumming hand.
Yeah.
because that keeps the rhythm.
Yeah.
So it's okay.
I just tell her,
Did I
don't
pass?
fret.
I passed.
I don't judge.
Yeah.
Did you get that? What? I just tell you, don't fret.
Right.
Yeah.
Boom,
Don't
boom.
fret. But so what is your plans when you get your studio open? Are you going to help some of the up and coming singers and songwriters to have a place in your area, with 20,000 people in the summertime and down to 2 in the wintertime?
Right.
Come over and have a place.
Well, it's actually, so there's a lot of hunting there.
Right.
So I'm not just going to open it up it's for anybody, really.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that haven't been in a studio.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that just want to record and they don't
That's what I'm
want
talking
to. They don't want to take it to radio, or they don't. They just want to get a song. Just want to see what it sounds like. See if they could do
Everybody
it.
does.
It's pretty cool.
It
And
is.
so the blueprints that I just got for the addition on the studio is 2 bedrooms on the top floor. One of the bedrooms is a master bedroom, and the other bedroom is a studio bus. So it has it'll
Bunk
sleep
beds.
8 bunk beds, right?
Right.
And then people could come in. It's their choice. There's nowhere really to stay in Jaffrey either. So I would open it up to, it would have to be people I like because it's my property, right?
Yeah, well, sure.
See, I could see a business here, right? You have a studio, and then there's a bed and breakfast, and you just bring up plain Janes like me or you. We drive up there 1,600 miles, 3,400 kilometers or whatever it is. Yeah. And then they feed us biscuits and gravy, Canadian style, with Canadian bacon.
It would probably be poutine.
And then,
right?
and then we would record. And if we didn't have anything to record, they could do all the music, and they just say, read these words here. You can either do it in spoken word like William Shatner. Yeah. Or you could, that's right. Or you could actually sing it and try to make something of it. You got a business there, right?
I should tell you too, I'm writing a book, but not really writing a book. So a girlfriend of mine, she's a medium, and she wrote a book. It's called Raised from the Other Side. And I'm going to help her do an audio book for that, because on the way down here, we could have been listening to all kinds of books, right?
Yeah.
And so, but my book, I don't have time to write all that out, but I do this. All the time, right? And I know how to record it and everything. So I'm going to make a book as if I'm talking to you, telling you a story. Yeah. And I'm going to write it that way. Because we've had a lot of significant trauma, but a beautiful life. Things that are really good out of that. Yeah. And I think it'll help other people just to go, oh, I am kind of normal.
Yeah,
I'm not normal, but
we're all not normal in our own way. But the what gets me is how you grew up. I'm still thinking about that because you made me reminisce my childhood. I grew up with the same kind of way, other than we didn't have a drive-in theater. But I grew up with a great family, and I grew up on the wrong side of the track. I grew up in West Paris, which is. Nowadays, they call it, back in then, it was the rough side of town. And I grew up in there, but we had great family. It was a lot of family in that neighborhood. People just didn't realize it because we didn't know we was poor till I seen somebody was rich. Does that make sense? I had money.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It was all that way in that neighborhood. And it was the same way. It was all just family and friends, and they'd come over, and you shared meals, you shared things, and I think we need more of that. I think we need that again.
We do.
I think us growing up, everybody thought we were rich, but it was just we were rich in family. We were so happy being together and doing things together.
I can relate to that.
Sharing meals. And
we didn't have no money. I mean, we never was on food stamps. I'm not saying that. My father worked, and but we didn't have excess money. We didn't, but nobody did. We didn't. And I've had other guests in here that said, Mike, I understand what you're saying. I grew up the same way. We didn't know we was poor because everybody in our family, everybody we knew lived the same way. So I just thought that was the way of life till I got older and started going to school and stuff. I said, hell, we poor as hell. What the hell, a Subway? What the hell's a Subway or a McDonald's? I'm stretching a little bit, but you didn't really know it, till you got out of that hood. And that's kind of what you grew up in.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and that's funny. We're at 1,500, how many kilometers?
36, 34.
Oh, boy, you guys are bad at math. 36. I have to look at it again.
Yeah,
1,600 miles.
I want to make sure my
Times
Canadian
2.2.
friends feel welcome because I want to they understand that if we do call kilometers. How far is that? 3,600
3,600 kilometers.
17, I believe she said.
2,600 kilometers to your house.
2,600. You'll never have to tell me again. But I'll forget what I wrote that mean.
Oh, for Christ. I mean, for goodness sakes.
Yeah. But,
we're not allowed to cuss, and we're not allowed to say the Lord's name in vain.
We don't. I say a lot of what the hells. Because there's a lot of what the hells out there.
There is.
Not. You ever look at someone and say, just what the hell?
What the hell is that?
Day.
I'm going to get a shirt. I'm going to sell shirts.
Somebody snorted.
Yeah. I'm going to get shirts made that says what the hell on them. Because I go through life, and I say it 1,000 times a day. I've got employees, and they're coming to me, and everybody's got different issues. And I said, what the hell? And I'm serious. I mean, is that cussing?
No.
I don't think so, yeah. No.
You're just asking a question.
Yeah, that's right. You say it too.
I do.
What the hell? And I don't think the people I'm saying what the hell to realize.
It's a different word.
Yeah. They look at me. Yeah, they probably is. They look at me. They don't even understand why I'm questioning it. It's just normal for them. That's just their life. Hey, girl, I've enjoyed this.
It's been fun. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think? Did you learn anything from Canadian?
I don't know that I learned anything about Canada, but I do understand
about the music. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely, and I really did enjoy.
They shave their legs.
Yeah, I'm not looking. I don't pay attention.
I asked that.
Yeah. So I was listening to something earlier in the day. It was, and I thought you were going to play this when you said you were doing a cover.
He's got a couple more she'll say before we go.
The Nickelback song. I mean that song was in fact, I liked it better than the Nickelback version, the one that y'all did. Oh. I'm assuming you did the harmonies on that. That was really, really good.
Only when we do it live.
Yeah. That was so Dean Miller produced that, and
did you hear that?
I've always liked.
No, I don't think I did.
Nickelback.
Yeah,
and I always wanted to record that song, and I don't know. It really hits home. It's a beautiful song.
Well, it was an absolute heck of a song. I love the harmonies in it. It sounded really, really good. And your voice reminded me of Grace Slick. You know who I'm talking about?
Huh. That's a compliment. Thanks.
Absolutely. Well, think about it. What she's done throughout life, but you have a lower voice that actually holds together when you sing. Yeah. And I don't even know what to call your voice. I mean, what have they said?
It's called singing.
Yeah, but I mean, a guy can get pretty low, but if he gets too low, it'll fall apart. Female, they can if they have a low.
It's interesting that you say that actually, because singing lots in bars and whatnot, and when Kathy and I sang together, I would sing. You had to mix it up, so I had to sing a lot of male songs, right? And I think, I don't know, it just happened.
Well, it's not baritone, but you're tenor, right? I mean, that's where you think you live.
Absolutely. That's cool. Yeah. I need to songwrite with you.
Did you just say I'm cool?
Yeah, I did.
Yes, she did.
Because
that's what she just said.
The whole time recording, the few albums that I've done, I've argued with them and this is the wrong chord for me. No, this is a woman. You're a woman. You're singing a woman's voice. I'm like, no, this is the wrong chord for me. And trying to explain that to an engineer is like talking to this, really.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty stubborn.
Do your own thing.
Oh yeah, I get it in the long run, but it takes, I'm paying the money too, right?
Yeah.
So
but do your thing. I mean, the music is the best when you do it your way.
Naturally too,
right?
Like
you can relate to that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's always, no matter what you do, singing or whatever, just, you need to listen to people that's doing that, but still do your thing. That's who Shelley Lynch is.
Yeah. And I think that's what makes a difference too, because you can tell from when I first started recording, there's an album that you haven't even seen. It's not even on digital download. Right. It's called Walk Through Life.
Wow.
And it was when I first recorded, so I didn't know anything. I was just like, I'm doing this. I don't care. And at that time, I had a distribution deal almost ready. The paperwork, I was signing the contract with Sony Music Canada.
Right.
And I never knew how significant that was, because I've never really think that I'm good enough, I guess, to make it. And I was a single mom at the time. And I ended up going with RDR Music Group out of Toronto, which Joe Wood, he really helped me a lot along the way. but I never ever put the Walk Through Life album on digital download because it's my rookie album. Okay, I'm just
well, that's
say.
okay. It's you.
The lost tapes.
Yeah,
we'll get them one day.
Right?
Yeah, we'll get them. Hey, I gotta let y'all girls go. You gotta drive home tonight.
We do.
You gonna leave it tonight, or when are y'all leaving?
Tomorrow morning.
Wow. I want to hook you up with Bobby Keel. I'm gonna give you his number. He told me to give it to you.
Yeah, that would
Call
be
him
great.
and talk to him. On your trip. He's a cool cat. I think he may have watched. I don't know.
Will he take a call if we just phone him as we're driving?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'll take a call. Just tell him who you are. Shelley Lynch. Mike Weatherford told you to call him.
All right.
And he just talk to him. He's a cool guy. He knows a lot of people in that industry up there. And I'm sure y'all know the same people.
Yeah.
I'm sure you do. He's been around.
It'd be interesting to see how many, because it's a small world within there. Right?
It is. It's getting smaller.
It is.
Nowadays, you take Garth Brooks. He went to Nashville with millions of dollars in his back pocket. Used to, you went to Nashville like Bobby Keel did with 4 bags of filleted crappie and a frozen mallard duck.
Right?
That's a true story. It's crazy, ain't it? But it's a true story.
I'll take the crappie.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you, that's what that guy said. I'm going to tell you another one, Bobby Keel. I made a short out of this. Bobby Keel said, I was asking him if he knew Jimmy Stewart, Alpha Tennessee River Crook, because they was a songwriter too. He said, I know Jimmy Stewart. I said, not the actor. He's, oh, okay. Then later on my show, he told a story. It's typical Bobby Keel. He said, you speaking about Jimmy Stewart, the actors. Yeah, I was in somewhere up in Philadelphia playing with Oak Ridge boys, and he said, and Jimmy Stewart, there's his hometown. And I was over there, had my back to the crowd, getting my guitar ready. Somebody walked up and said, I just seen a big shadow come over me. He said, Jimmy Stewart's 6'4". He said, I didn't know what was going on. So I looked up, and Jimmy said, you reckon that potato salad will give you the S craps? He said, shit. He said, I don't know where we come from in the South. We don't eat anything that's been sitting in the sun over 10 minutes has got but mayonnaise or eggs in it. And Jimmy stood there and said, I think I'll just pass. And just kept walking. That's the kind of stories I get on it. Is that not a good story?
You could write a song about that.
You could. But my mind went both ways. I'm going to leave it alone. I caught myself before I said it. But anyway, would you sing us another couple songs?
Absolutely.
Get ready.
All right.
Well, I'll tell you something. That song Nickelback. So you say it's a good song.
Mm-hmm. It's called If Today Was Your Last Day.
Yeah. Wow, that's good. But there's one thing that music does. It unites people. And I notice you're a music critic, but you see the best in everybody that plays music. You find something, and that's hard to get in any other industry. I don't know how it is in the medical field, but I'm sure y'all work together. But music, all these musicians that pat each other on the back, it's absolutely amazing.
You can all make it.
Yeah. Now, your brother Bud just asked them to sing If Today Was Your Last Day on the live. Now, that's going to get you out. That's going to get you in trouble with my producer in the back. But, yeah. Say it again. Yeah, I got a little something here I want to show my listening audience. What do y'all think about my buddy, the vice president of Pepsi Cola, was in Ireland, and I got these pictures of Ricky Price in a kilt. What do you think? What do you think?
He's not smiling.
Well,
he's usually smiling. What'd they do to him?
I asked him, I said, do you wear drawers underneath that? And he said, well, they told me over in Ireland to give it to me, but you got to go commando. So I don't know. Now, listen, he's coming on my show in April. Well, he'll be in here before them, and him and I are going to talk about Ricky Price's trip to Ireland. Is that got to be cool? Now, imagine Ricky Price in Ireland.
I wonder if they knighted him.
I'm sure they did a lot to him. But I got to know, does he got on draws? Is that not? Am I the only one that wonders that?
I don't want to think about that.
Why not? I'm wondering.
Do you know what drawers are?
Drawers, yeah.
Okay.
They got drawers in Canada. But I mean, maybe it's just me, but I just wondered, that's just how my mind thinks. You ready, girl? Yeah, go right ahead. All right, go ahead. Do what you want to do.
Different kind of lonely, it can steal your heart and soul. Kind of feels darker than the norm. Looking for someone to hold you tight, looking for love at night. Can't help but feel lonely, different kind of lonely tonight. Sleep in separate beds, married with a couple of kids, working long hours, tired and run down. Seems to be the normal thing, couple sacrifice everything, leaving love on lonely trail. Different kind of lonely, it can steal your heart and soul. Kind of feels darker than the norm. Looking for someone to hold you tight, looking for love at night. Can't help but feel lonely, different kind of lonely tonight. Living on your own, career driven is all you know. Too busy to find the perfect one. Wishing for more than a one night stand, kind of love that wants your hand. Longing for love on a lonely trail. Different kind of lonely, it can steal your heart and soul. Kind of feels darker than the norm. Wishing for a one night stand, kind of love that wants your hand. Longing for love on a lonely trail. You know, as a songwriter, you can make stuff up when you forget the words.
I knew that. I knew. I know because I do the same thing, except I sing the wrong words. I go, my God, that was awful.
It happens. Y'all know how many times I mess up on here?
Yes,
about every other word.
You're human.
But nobody knows it.
Right.
I didn't notice it.
Listen, and that's live music, and that's the beauty of it.
Oh, God, yeah.
And if you can get through it, because nobody would have known had you not said anything.
Right?
But that's cool. That's what I like about it. I tell everybody, Kevin, sometimes he beats himself up, my producer, because he'll do a little something wrong, and I say, nobody noticed. Yeah, but I do. It doesn't matter. You do a perfect job. You're human.
Yep.
I mess up sometimes. I thought I did, but I was, did I?
We have to do a song for Andy.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, do Andy a song.
He's probably itching to get up here and play it. Probably could play it better than me, but...
It's my night off.
A very good friend of mine told me something the other day I like to pass it on to you, as I believe what he said to be true. He said we're here for a good time, not a long time. So have a good time. Sun can't shine every day, and the sun is shining in this rainy city, and the sun is shining. Ooh, isn't it a pity that every year has its share of tears Every now and then it's gotta rain.
You know the Canadian rocker, right? You know the song or no? What?
Are you sure?
I said we're here for a good time. Not a long time. So have a good time. Sun can shine every day. Do 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 do. And the sun is shining in this rainy city. And the sun is shining. Ooh, isn't it a pity that every year has its share of tears? Every now and then it's gotta rain. Said we're here for a good time. Here for a good time. Not a long time. Not a long, long time. So have a good time. Sun can shine every day. Sun can shine. I said we're here for a good time. Here for a good time. Not a long time. Not a long, long time. So have a good time. Sun can shine every day. So have a good time. Sun can shine every day.
Trooper?
Trooper.
You don't know who Trooper is?
No, I do, but I don't remember that.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry.
You failed. We should have played the Nickelback.
I know